a gente vai dar um sopapo neles, né? Fala galera, como é que vocês estão? Tudo bem? Aqui é o Cezinho, bora pra mais um episódio da nossa série de Genshin Impact. Se você não conhecia o canal, já desce aqui, já se inscreve no canal, deixa seu like, deixa um comentário e compartilha sempre que você puder pra gente crescer um pouquinho mais. Vou começar esse episódio de um jeito um pouco diferente, porque na verdade tiveram mais 2 episódios que eu gravei e tiveram problemas de gravação. Eu não vou fazer igual o último episódio, que eu vou narrar o que aconteceu, mas eram 2 missões lendárias que eram pré-requisito da missão da Arconte. O episódio de hoje eu já tô gravando com um novo gravador de jogo, para que não tenha aquela interferência das imagens. Vou pedir desculpa para vocês, mas vamos ficar sem a missão lendária da Ayaka e sem a missão lendária da Yoimiya aqui no nosso canal, porque não dá para eu gravar de novo. Mas, como elas serviram de pré-requisito, hoje a gente vai seguir na missão do Arconte. Então a gente vai voltar aqui na casa de chá, falar com a Yoimiya e com o Toma, para ver o que era aquele próximo passo. Ah, um cachorrinho.
How strange. It's never this quiet here. Toma's playing his ventriloquist game again, huh? Toma? Toma?
Parece um latido real.
Come out now. Paimon's seen you already. Oh, not a peep.
Viu sim, Paimon.
So where the heck is he then? Huh. What's got Taro Maru so worked up today? He's always such a good boy.
Hello. Have either of you seen Toma?
No, we thought he'd be with you. Why? Has something happened?
Then it's as I feared. On the way here, I heard that Toma had been taken away by the Tenryou Commission. I wasn't certain whether it was true, so I came right here. The fact that he hasn't arrived here as we arranged suggests that it is
será que
true.
vão tentar tirar
The Raiden Shogun is
visão
holding
dele?
a vision hunt ceremony at the statue of the omnipresent god today to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree. And the 100th vision bearer in question, the one who will have their vision seized, I fear, is Toma.
Fudeu de vez!
Hold up a second. So the ceremony that Toma said the Tenryou Commission were busy preparing for, that was this vision hunt ceremony? And he was the target all along?
I believe
Mano, que
so.
filhas da...
The Shogun and the Tenryou Commission see the ceremony as a milestone. This cannot happen. I must go and rescue him.
Bora.
Like it or not, you represent the whole Yashiro Commission. So if you go and pull a stunt like that, you're basically declaring you and the Raiden Shogun are enemies now, right? And by doing it so publicly, you might be implicating a lot of other people from the Yashiro Commission too.
There is no other option. I must act with haste. The ceremony is about to begin. I will not abandon Toma like that. He is my friend. To think that not long ago we were all eating hot pot together. But, okay,
Deixa comigo.
Wait.
Don't worry, Ayaka. A friend's life is on the line. We ain't about to mess this up.
Ih, caramba, olha a quantidade de gente aqui já.
Capable of using elemental energy without a vision. You are an exception, it appears. Exceptions, the enemy of eternity. You will be inlaid upon this statue.
tinha esquecido dessa doideira, véi.
There is much to verify about you.
Meu pai amado.
Can't handle your drink.
Ela não toma dano? Ah, vai ser fácil assim. Nossa senhora, a vida dela é gigantesca e aí parece que ela não toma dano.
My reckoning. Let's go.
Ih, pai amado.
Wake up, wake up!
Shogun, who was that?
Seize him under the decree. Next time, I will strike twice.
Why have we stopped here?
Malandro, que sova que a gente levou.
In case you've forgotten, the Komore Tea House is the safest place for me to hide in this area. The only thing is, I probably won't be able to leave again for some time. I'll have to leave the next steps to you.
Ah, beleza, você esqueceu que eu também tava lutando, né?
Go to Tatarasuna and find the resistance. The Shogun's army is almost certainly about to issue a warrant for our arrest. There are very few parties that will be willing to shelter us, but the resistance is an exception.
Hyman's pretty sure Ayaka mentioned them before. Oh yeah! Sanganamiya's group! The ones who came together to fight the Vision Hunt decree!
That's right. The resistance was founded by Sango no Miya Kokumi, the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. Currently, it's
Maravilhosa,
her subordinate
linda,
Goro, who leads them in their
perfeita, sem
war against the
defeitos.
Shogun's army. However, the Yashiro Commission is not on especially close terms with the resistance. So your dealings with us would normally be frowned upon, but you're different. So that shouldn't work against you. As the only issue is that we can't be sure of the resistance force's current location. You'll have to ask around along the way.
Tudo
You'll
bem.
likely pass through
sou
territory
bom em achar as
occupied by the
coisas.
Shogun's army at some point, so be sure to stay on your guard at all times. Don't worry about me. I can remain hidden when I want to. I won't make it easy for them.
We gotta hurry up! The Tenryou Commission could be right around the corner! Let's get out of here!
Olá, pessoas. Tô ouvindo na surdinha.
I heard they added a couple more people to the wanted list. They're high priority targets, apparently.
But most of our forces are out on the front line. How are we supposed to effectively prioritize them? We'll just have to make sure we keep our eyes peeled when we're out on patrol.
I wonder how they're faring on the front line. Last thing I heard was that we'd pushed the resistance back to just northwest of Musojin Gorge.
Então a gente deve ter
I
que ir
don't
pra
know
esse
if that's
lugar assim,
true.
né?
I doubt it. Their rear guard isn't far from there. We're gaining ground at the moment, but I don't think we pushed them back that far. Anyway, we should focus on patrol. Come on, we're up.
Fair point. Time to go to work.
Northwest
Será
of
que a gente-
Musojin Gorge. So that's where the resistance forces are based.
Tá.
We should keep asking around though, just to be...
Não, perguntando ao redor, você tá de sacanagem. Eu tô me escondendo, isso sim, né? Segundo lugar onde a gente vai tentar as informações.
Oh, hey. You managed to escape too?
Yeah. Where are you headed?
Hiki Village. I've heard the rumors, but it's still gotta be a safer place than a war zone. What about you?
Don't get me started. I was recuperating on Nozuchi Beach. It's complete chaos over there. The Resistance aren't having an easy time of it. They don't have the manpower for an all-out confrontation, so they can't contend with the Shogun's army. The front line used to be further forward, but they had to retreat a couple of times. Now they're back to Nozuchi Beach. That's where I've just come from. I was lucky to get out. It's much too dangerous. Their forces are so scattered that no one knows who's who, and anyone you run into pulls their weapon. I just dropped my luggage and ran here. I think we need to keep moving. Things are changing so fast.
E aí, como todo bom aventureiro, vamos
Why don't
na
we stick
direção do
together?
caos.
Can't hurt to team up with someone.
Tem só 2 guardas?
Hey, look!
Ah, tem um cara.
That's a resistance fighter? Looks like he's in a tight spot.
Oi, moço, você tá bem? TPI, ah, é verdade, tinha esse cara chamado TPI, é real.
You saved me.
Samurai de sangonomia,
Thought
tá
I was
vendo?
about to die. Thank you so much for your help. I'm Teppei, of the Gobius platoon. I'm with the Resistance. I was sent to the front line just recently. I was looking forward to doing my part. Instead, it seems I fell at the first hurdle. So, you aren't dressed like Resistance fighters? Have you come here looking to sign up? Great! Just the other day, I heard General Goro complaining about how desperate we are for more people.
Ele vai
Your
aparecer
support
também.
will make a big difference. I'll escort you back to our camp. But first, let me bring you up to speed on our current situation. As you can see, the Resistance are at a constant disadvantage when it comes to open confrontation. The goal of the Shogun's army is to uphold eternity. To this end, they have the support of the Tenryou Commission's general, Kujo Sara, who commands an exceptionally strong force. As for us, vision bearers are few and
Pelo
far
visto, a
between
gente
as
vai
it is.
cruzar o caminho da Sarah de novo,
And
né?
because of the Vision Hut decree, they're rarer than ever. The fact we're even able to hold out is thanks to the brilliant strategic mind of Her Excellency, Sangonomiya. We're also indebted to the great courage shown by General Goro and the Resistance troops.
Fica
If
tranquilo,
only I
pai.
had a vision myself. Not only would I be better placed to
pai
share
chegou.
Her Excellency and General Goro's burden, but I'd be able to hold my own on the battlefield. I couldn't help but notice that you used elemental energy when saving me just now. You must have a vision yourself?
He's a special case. He doesn't have a vision, but he can control the elements anyway.
Are you serious? That's incredible. I guess that means you're immune to the Vision Hut. You have to let me
Não.
introduce you to General
É
Goro.
pior ainda, eu
He'll
sou
welcome
mais
you with
exceção
open
ainda.
arms. Perhaps I
Ou
can also make
seja,
a
a
worthy
Shogun me
contribution this
odeia
way.
mais ainda, pelo visto.
Of course, I'd much rather prove my worth by the sword. If only taking down Shogunate Samurai was as easy as you make it look. Anyway, we shouldn't delay. Let's head off.
Ô, Goro! Oi, Goro!
This is what happened, General Goro. I was surrounded
Nosso
by
furry,
Shogunate
né?
Samurai, and they came to my rescue. They can use the elements without a vision. The Resistance could really use people with that kind of skill. We should bring them in.
I presume you've heard that the goal of the Resistance is to defeat the Shogun's army and repeal the Vision Hunt decree. This is
Sure.
no easy task. Each who sets foot on the battlefield must be ready to sacrifice their life. Tell me, why do you wish to join us? The Resistance cannot accept any who don't possess a warrior's will. You're referring to the ceremony to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree, right? Yes, we received some news of it here, despite it taking place over in Inazuma City.
Deixa eu
There was
te
a
contar o
disturbance,
sopapo
allegedly.
que eu tomei.
Highly unusual considering that the Raiden Shogun appeared in person. Why do you wish to discuss this all of a sudden? Unless you have some information to share. What?
Yep, we had a fight with the Raiden Shogun and everything. Then we grabbed the Vision Bearer and whisked him off to safety. After that, they added us to the Army's wanted list. That's why we came here.
Now that you mention it, we did just recover a bounty notice from a Shogunate samurai defeated in battle. It read, "Reward for the capture of a blonde-haired traveler and their mysterious flying pet."
What? Who are they calling a mysterious flying pet?
My apologies. I understand your situation well enough for now. On behalf of the Resistance, welcome to our ranks. Her Excellency
nice.
is currently
Tamo
away from
junto.
the camp. We don't know where she went, but she instructed us to take care of everything in her absence. I will ask Teppei here to show you around the camp first, and then dispatch you straight to the front line.
Vida longa
Yes, sir.
resistência.
I used to be
Yeah,
in
nice.
the logistics division, so I'm the right person to show you around. I know the setup like the back of my hand. I'll make sure you get a warm Resistance welcome.
Is this a new recruit? Looks like a strong addition to the troop. Hopefully someone I can spar with after I've recovered.
Pode deixar, eu te dou uns pé na
Brand
bunda
new
depois.
recruit and your first thought is to start sparring with them. You're getting ahead of yourself. That wound of yours isn't something that's gonna clear up in a few days. Teppei, did you bring this one in? How are things on the front line?
Well, the enemy are much stronger than we could have imagined, but we're holding our own. I've been right in the thick of it. At one point, there were a horde of enemy troops surging towards us like the tide, but I didn't flinch. I drew my blade and charged straight into the fray. 4 shogunate samurai, and only 1 of me. But I still managed to fend them off.
Look at you.
Caralho, velho.
When did you grow nerves of steel?
This guy stole the show, though. When he saw me tiring and falling back, he
Tá
burst
vendo?
onto the scene and took down a whole group of them in one fell swoop. I heard he even stormed the vision hunt ceremony, and that the Raiden Shogun herself failed to take him down.
Na verdade, não foi
Amazing work,
bem
both of you.
assim essa parte, né? A gente viu.
Still, I can believe most of that, but him facing off against the Raiden Shogun? I think you might be embellishing the story a little there, Teppei. I mean, we've all heard of the Musou no
Essa
Hitotachi,
Musou no
right?
Hitotachi é a espada que ela tirou do peito aqui, assim.
Either way, to tell the truth, with all the losses we've sustained recently, I was starting to lose hope in our ability to hold out much longer. But seeing fresh recruits join our ranks and hearing Teppei's exploits, I'm itching to get myself better as soon as possible, so I can get back out on the front line.
Huh. That's a lukewarm epiphany if you ask me. While you're lying there itching to get better, I'm still out there training hard despite my injury. Oh, even though it burst open again yesterday.
It did? Well, do you need me to get you something to dress? I heard about a remedy recently that uses wild bugs. All you need to do is grind Onikabuto into powder and it makes a very effective dressing. They say it feels cool on the skin and acts fast to completely...
Sure, I'll take one.
Sounds a little strange to me. I would have thought wolf hooks would do the trick, but it's your decision.
Well,
Eu tenho os
how about
dois,
we
se
let our
vocês
new recruit
quiserem.
decide? I'll stay here and make some preparations. If you're a fan of weird and wonderful remedies, please gather some Onikabuto for me. But if you're more of a wolf hook advocate, bring some of those instead. Personally, I recommend we try the new remedy. It sounds promising.
Bom, vamos tentar aqui o Onikabuto, né? Até porque a gente tem mais dele, então.
All right, I knew you'd back me on this. I can't guarantee it'll work, but if it does, everyone will be fighting fit again in no time. Why don't you hand me the ingredients? It's a bit of a chore to prepare, so I'll take it from here.
Ow, ow, ow. Huh? Just like that, the pain stopped. Now it just feels numb.
Que doideira.
Looks like this might actually work. Not bad, Teppei. As soon as I'm better, we'll have to do some serious sparring together to make up for lost time.
Sparring? You have a one-track mind, seriously. But good going, Teppei. When you first
Pô, eu
applied
acho
it,
mó bonito esse uniforme
felt like
deles
you were
aqui
rubbing
da
salt into the
resistência,
wound.
sabe?
But
Eu acho
then
que
the
fica
pain
mais legal do
disappeared
que
and there was just a
outro.
cool sensation. I swear, I can feel my body repairing itself already. Thanks to both of you for looking after us so well. The day I'm discharged, drinks are on me.
Just glad we were able to help. All right, I'm gonna continue giving our new recruit the grand tour.
Olá, pessoas.
Oh, another miss. This sucks.
Pô, mas pera aí, também só tem gente ruim na resistência, não é
Exactly 10
possível.
arrows and only one.
Bullseye?
Only one hit the target.
Nossa senhora.
From these past few days, the practice alone isn't enough to improve our marksman. How hard could it be? Just draw the bow, aim, and shoot. Clearly, I underestimated the skill involved. With progress like this, who knows when we'll be fit for battle? I suppose all we can do for now is wait for the drill
Não é à toa
master's
que a
next visit
resistência
and
tá
ask him for
sofrendo,
more
né?
tips.
Seems things have gotten tough on the front line recently. All the best drill masters have already been dispatched to fight. I guess we'll just have to keep practicing ourselves. At this rate, who knows if we'll ever become resistance fighters?
Come on, guys, less complaining, more training.
Relaxa, quer que eu
Teppei
ensino?
senpai?
Teppei senpai.
Listen up for a second. I've come to introduce our newest recruit. In battle, he single-handedly slayed and that was after interrupting the vision hunt ceremony with a feat of stunning bravery.
Is that true? Perhaps you'd be willing to give us some archery tips? We promise not to take too much of your time. A quick
Tipo, o que a gente
demonstration
vai fazer
would
não
be
vai
all
ser com o
we
nosso
need.
personagem, óbvio,
Our
ele usa
previous
espada, né?
training was so
Então será com outros
rushed that we
personagens,
hardly
você tem que ter
remember the
um
proper technique.
na sua equipe que use arco.
It would mean a lot.
You got it. We won't let you down.
Então aqui pra fazer isso a gente precisa acertar os azuis. Só os azuis, sem acertar os vermelhos, tá? Opa.
Pressure getting to you? That's no way to demonstrate. Come on, try again. Let's go.
Mas não fui eu, foi a chuva. A chuva acertou o negócio.
Confira comigo no replay. Se fodeu.
Well, there you have it. I told you our latest recruit is pretty strong.
Pô, sacanagem ter que lutar contra o clima do lugar também.
Doing wrong now. My posture was off, and I didn't draw back with enough force. Seems I also need to focus on keeping my grip steady and
Those few, huh? Watching your demonstration was a great help. I learned a lot.
Imagina, galera, tamo junto.
At least this
Se
time I was able
precisarem,
to observe some
só
proper
pedir.
technique. As long as I can retain it, I know I'll become much stronger. Honestly, before this whole conflict came about, I was just another everyday citizen of Watatsumi Island. My wife and I were leading a quiet life together. War and battles were the last things on our mind. That all changed with the vision.
Cara, isso deve ser muito treta, né, velho? Tipo, trazendo pro mundo real, você tem que abandonar sua casa, sua vida pacífica pra ir pra um lugar de guerra e conflito. Deve ser desesperador, tá ligado?
Can those of us without visions or combat skills really become adept fighters like them? There's no use in speculating. Thank you both for your help. We'll keep practicing as much as we can.
Stay focused. With us holding the front line, you can continue sharpening your... Now then, let me show you around some other places. Where should we head next?
Sir, we've got trouble. The Shogun's army is attacking. There are still many wounded in the camp. We mustn't let the enemy break through. We'll need your help to hold them off.
What?
Rapaz.
How could they have reached us all the way up? We'd better go assess the situation. A chance for us to prove our worth in battle.
Bom, galera, o episódio de hoje vai ficando por aqui. No próximo episódio, então, a gente vai ver o que o exército da Shogun está aprontando. Se tudo der certo, a gente vai dar um sopapo neles, né? Muito obrigado pra você que assistiu até aqui. Não esquece de descer aqui, se inscrever, deixar um like, deixar um comentário. E se puder compartilhar o canal pra gente estar crescendo cada vez mais, eu vou ser muito grato. Muito obrigado sempre e até a próxima. Valeu! Falou!